Hello everyone, today we'll be making this BB-8. Welcome to SNW Build a Picture, crafting with Jif. Want to have a BB-8 of your own but do not have enough money? I have a solution, a cheap solution. Don't move. Alright, let's get cracking. I need power 11. Activating the pair of hands. First we need some black polymer clay, white polymer clay, white foam clay, marble or marbles, gray and orange Sharpie pens, super glue, and then a round magnet, a long magnet, and a tiny little magnet. First, put some polymer clay on a marble. The thickness should be about 1 millimeter. 30 minutes of baking later. Use a knife and make a bit of a random zigzag pattern to cut this thing open. That way, when you're putting it back together, it'll be easier to match. Just peel it right out. See? Fits like a charm. Now, we're going to use some olive oil for lubrication, but you can use other things if you want. This way, the magnets will slide around inside without much friction, but the outside of the ball will have enough friction, so it'll roll around on the outside. Roughly measure how high it is inside, and use the round magnet to be on the bottom, and then the long magnets to be on top. There should be about 1 millimeter of space on the top, but don't make it any smaller than that, or else the head will bob around way too much. Add a liberal amount of super glue with a toothpick. Do this quickly so you can put the rest of the body part back on before the glue dries. As for the head goes, use foam clay. It is light enough that it'll stay. After forging the head, press it gently against the body. This way you can make a seamless fit. Then go ahead and color it. I just use a Sharpie. I couldn't use watercolor as I used to, because you can't paint watercolor on polymer clay. I'm going to color the head with a Sharpie too. Even if it's foam clay and I can use watercolor, I want to keep it consistent. Now get a bead of black polymer clay, bake it, and then let's put it on the head. We'll use super glue to do this. We're going to let a tiny little magnet sit on top of the body. The magnetic force should keep it there. Dab just a bit of glue on it and stick the head right on. The other big magnet on the bottom is there to keep the magnet inside the body in place. Pretty easy, pretty cheap this thing. Think this is about as cheap as it gets. Now let's test this baby out. Obviously by now you realize I just put a magnet under the table and, drag it around. How you like my place, BB-8? And I've unleashed another menace into the city. Subscribe and share, and may the force be with you in the form of a 1.5 balls.